Good morning, friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, this is your humble host, Emmanuel. I want to talk briefly about the trending Yule saga, Yule Edochie, particularly as it concerns Pete Edochie, Yule's dad. I want people to understand that there are different ways elders talk or make speech. And if you take them literally, you will misunderstand them. I've seen a lot of people criticize Pete Edochie and accusing him of supporting you to marry a second wife. That is far from the truth. If you understand the way elders speak, they do not talk directly most times. And I listened to Pete Edochie when he was saying that young women are not smart, and their lack of smartness uh, make them to have problems with a cheating husband. Uh, in particular, he did say that if you know that your husband is the type that has the propensity to cheat, when he tells you he's going out, offer to pack his bag. And when you are packing his bag, put a condom there so that when he gets to wherever he is going and settles down, um, and you know, unpacks and sees the condom, he will know that you have his safety in mind. And if he wanted to cheat, the tendency is that he may refrain. So some young bloggers just took it literally and said, oh, Peter Edochie is supporting men who cheat. They said that people should put condoms so that they will keep cheating. Uh, that's not wise at all. That you have a blog does not mean you should just put out nonsense there and force your listeners to swallow everything you. When you say such things that are controversial, it will be wise to just let people know that you're speaking from your own understanding and perspective. Don't um, pontificate. Most of them pontificate. They just pass a judgment and they want us to swallow it. I took time to listen to what Peter Edochie did say, and never was he trying to encourage his son. They even said that he knew and encouraged his son. But the old man has repeatedly said that since Yo was a child, he has never been one person to take his advice. And if you check that traditional marriage, you are not likely to see either Peter Edochie or any uh, of his children in that marriage except for Yo, who was the uh, celebrant, so to speak. So let us stop this nonsense we do on, on our channels and pass wrong information. Peter Edochie himself has everything it takes to get several wives or even one extra wife. He didn't. He's not a polygamist. How will his last born now be a polygamist and he will support it? If he wanted polygamy, he could have set the example. And from all that he has said, you discover that he has never supported Yo. Even Yo's other brothers were not there. And people are beefing on all of the members of the family. You don't even have the details of what happened. So let us stop pointing accusing fingers on an innocent man. We know that Pete Edochie is a traditional man who believes that women should respect their husbands, but it's not saying that women should be slaves. It's only saying that there's a traditional way we are brought up where, you know, men, were you know, respected as they, so rather than fight or opt out of your marriage, is more or less trying to say make the best out of a bad situation. So this is the import of what Peter has repeatedly tried to pass across. The people criticized him and said that he knew about Peter Yul Edochie's second wife. If you are not sure, please, my advice is keep quiet. Obviously, what has happened is a very um, challenging matter, especially looking from the perspective of the first wife who has given 17 years of her life to a faithful uh, wifehood. Uh, but we must be guided in the way we look at the matter and through judgments everywhere. What Pete Edochie was saying was that women should make the best use of a bad situation. Since you cannot stop a cheating husband, uh, and divorce is not very good for a situation like that because children are involved and so on and so forth. Play smart. That's what it's trying to say. It's not saying that what the son has done is correct. I'll play an abstract of uh, a video uh, where Pete Edochie made that statement, which is being controverted now. Listen. You think that your husband leaves the house, says it's going on tour. You want to be like white. If you think that your husband leaves the house, says it's going on tour, and he's going to have an affair outside, put a packet of condom into his bag. Tell him you have packed his bag for him. When he sees it, psychologically, he's going to think, this woman has my interest at heart. If it is his intention to stray, he will pull himself together. But because that you women are not even creative, no. You want to be like white women who keep marrying and divorcing and marrying. It doesn't suit us. It doesn't go down well with us. So this is what he said. Um, when you look at it, if you are discerning, you will understand that that is not to excuse the son. It's just saying that divorce is not the best approach to addressing a cheating husband. So um, I'm just uh, trying to just address that particular argument. I listened to two young women in their blog condemning Pete Edochie and saying all manner of things. Um, Listeners are not fools. They have their own sense to discern and follow issues, even if it's in your blog. So the summary of what I'm saying is that Yul Edochie is an adult. It's about 40 years now. He even wants to be president of Nigeria. So if he started from when he was young, disobeying his father and trying to be a man of his own, I don't think that Pete Edochie stands a lot of ground to instruct his son. Can't even see that he's so, that's young, he's so shameless that he's, flaunting his manliness instead of, you know, just sitting down and thinking about the gravity of what he has done. Is calling himself Odogu and is man enough to stand his ground. So how can you even instruct a child like that? And Pete Edochie is not a polygamist. He has one wife, 6 children, of which Yul is even about the youngest, if not, if my guess does not fail me. So, and none of his children, even though they are almost as successful, if not more, than Yul, none of them has taken a second wife. So, how do we now say that Pete Edochie encouraged Yul to take the second wife? Why don't we address the matter to where it should be addressed? So, I'm going to do another video in which I will uh, address Yul directly. I just wanted to put matters clear from my own perspective. You have a great day until I come your way again. Bye.